What is a fact that you only recently learned, but should have known for ages?
My cat used to never drink a lot of water, and she would just spend a lot of time staring at the bowl. Turns out she was experiencing whisker fatigue, so I got her a wider bowl. Poor cat.
Babies aren't supposed to drink water apparently. Not that I should have known, but never would have guessed.
That the filter in the dishwasher should be cleaned out monthly. Not my original schedule, which was never.
Puffer fish fill up with water to inflate, not air. I don't know where I thought the fish got the air from.
I knew that a litter of kittens can have different fathers. That I just found out that twin humans can have different fathers also. Crazy.
In Super Mario Bros. On the NES, you can continue where you lost your last life by pressing a plus start on the main screen.
It wasn't new information, but through the footage during severe storms from massive waves crashing on ships today, realizing how terrifying it would be to cross the ocean in the 1400s.
Up till she was about 25, my ex-wife full reindeer were made up for Christmas movies. Groundhogs and woodchucks are the same animal.
If you write on a dry erase board with a permanent marker, you can remove it by writing over it with a dry erase marker and then erasing.
Octopus predate dinosaurs.
There are people who do not have an internal monologue. I was like, WTF. Oxen are just employed cows, not a whole separate species of bovine.
Percentages are always reversible. Example 32% of 78 is same as 78% of 32.
Human skin doesn't have the ability to sense water. We can only tell that something is wet because of temperature or pressure, but we don't have the proper receptors for water itself. That's why sensory deprivation tanks with room temperature or barely warm water work so well, and why you can tell if clothing left out to dry is damp or if it's just cold. When I read that somewhere, it was a huge mindfuck. Now I think about it constantly. Edit. We know that humans don't have these receptors because we know that certain animals do, including fruit flies and cockroaches. Which is weird. Edit. To all the people saying that they test an object's wetness by placing it against their lips or cheek, this is still exactly the same principle I'm describing above. You can't feel the wetness, you're feeling the sensation of air moving against the wetness. It's no different from holding the object in your hand. We rely on cues like temperature and pressure to decide if something is wet. Edit. A lot of people are saying this is bullshit and I made it up because you can tell when something is wet. Congrats, you're restating exactly what I already said. We rely on environmental cues to determine it. Also, what I'm referring to is hygrosensation. sensation. Do your own research. Google it.
I didn't know lamb was a baby sheep until very recently. I was reading a farm book to my 3-year-old kid and I was enlightened. I cried. No wonder the lamb chops are so small. I should have known. I know.
How common stillbirths are.
A liter of water weighs a kilogram.